everybody, and welcome back to Arcangelus Gaming. Arcangelus here, bringing some more Space Engineers and the Heaven's Gate survival scenario. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm at an asteroid belt which is meant to have cobalt and ice. Basically, at this moment in time, it's more of a case of I need the cobalt more than anything, because there wasn't enough. So I think we're going to have to get a full load of cobalt, then go to where we got some iron, grab all the iron we can, because at this moment in time, making heavy armor, that's a lot of work. Okay. I think what we're going to have to do is park up and find this cobalt. Okay. We'll let this thing float. So where is this cobalt? That's quite cool, actually. Sort of a little hidey hole. Right. 20 odd meters. Doesn't seem to be an external source of cobalt. Ooh, that was close. What is that? It's like a butt crack. Alright. What's that? No? So, I think after careful examination of all the facts, it can clearly be said, looks like the entry point is going to be around about... What's going to be a good place to mine? So we've got to take into account the size of our rig. So if we were to come here, maybe hook onto that bit there, and then sort of plaster through there, or come in that way and then hook on. We use the so I need to go the other side of the asteroid. I'm on the wrong side, anywho. If you guys are new to the channel, do remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, leave us a nice comment below. As we continue on with this survival series, I mean, what in how comes I am drifting this much? Right, okay. There's another source of cobalt. Is that closer to the surface? Oh, look at that. Perfect. I'll take that one, please. Yeah, wrap it up. Put it in a bag. I'll take it. Seeing it though now is the challenge, because I can see Deadly Squaw. Also going to have to be careful of our distances as well. There it is. Right there, so let's see how we're going to do this, because you've got that overhang there. I mean, if we could get in like that per se, that would be fantastic. I have to take this slowly. Make sure that's on. Because we need to take this so slowly so we don't break the magnetic head. So this is probably the magnetic head number 10 or something. I've forgotten how many of these things I've gone through. Let's go and have a look what's going on. Alright, okay, so that bit might be a problem. Don't really need the stone, but definitely the cobalt. So hopefully that will smooth off soon. There we go. So if we grab ourselves a snoot full of that before we head back to base with that, and then we'll go back out, we'll grab a bit of iron, and then hopefully that'll be enough to satiate the current needs until we expand the nanites forward on the Heaven's Gate. Because if I go entity list, I go to the Heaven's Gate at the moment, as you can see we've got this area here which is being built up. I'm not sure exactly how much further that's going to expand, because our box for it is sort of like this. So eventually I'm guessing it will square that all of that off. Now, as you can probably also see here, can I turn on? Yeah, I've got a light on the on this camera. As you can see, I've color coded all these large cargo containers to try and better realise what is inside each of them. And then if we go down the side, as you can see with the oxygen tanks, most of them are full. Oh yeah, I steel plated all of that. I started it, needed to finish it. As you can see, it hasn't finished all of these conveyors, armoured conveyors. And it started work on things on this side as well. But as you can see, none of them are complete. Oh, sorry, few of them are complete in terms of the conveyors. Didn't realise that. But none of them are complete in terms of the oxygen farms, the hydroponic bays. So this is why we need these resources like now, because we're out of iron, we're out of cobalt, because all of this heavy armor plate is going to take it all. So it looks like that's going to be like the most consuming part of it all is going to be the flight deck, because I want that all heavy armor plate. So when I come in, I've got a bit of a heavy finger. Most of the time, as you've probably seen in previous episodes, I come in hot, smack straight into the deck. Yeah. I want to try and not damage the deck as much as possible. Then on top of that, it's going to be quite exposed, so I want as much armor as I can. Okay, so we're doing quite well here. I think there's actually some more across to the left, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, look at that. We're getting a nice wall here. Yeah, but we're still within the centre of it all. I mean, it's not like I've missed anything. So it just means I need a bigger drill head, which I think is going to be one of the, once the carrier has stopped building everything, I need to take apart this entire rig and try and make a better exploratory cruiser. Well, frigate, more accurately. That's doing quite nicely. I think we're at, what, half a hold? Yeah, half of the hold. So it's not taking too long to get everything. Another reason I really want to rebuild it is, even though we've got this nice little bridge, this little bridge section that we're in, I'm just wondering, is that necessary anymore? And can I build it better rather than, say, having this piece here? I mean, I could probably put a cargo container there, actually. The other reason why I want to do most of this is I want to be able to put on more weapon systems as well. It's just not built right. It's a bit of a hatchet job. Okay, after leaving a sizable divot behind, now on my way back to base. Hopefully from there be able to sort things out a little easier. Now, as you guys may remember from last time, cobalt takes forever. It's one of the in my opinion, one of the two longest to refine resources in the game. That and platinum. Either that or it's just my perspective. But I always find they seem to take forever. Now, this is why I've got the 10 refineries. This is why I've got all the yield modules. I took the time to find all the gold. All of that aggro in the first 20 episodes to find all that gold is now proving to be worthwhile, because when we get back, we've got all of this cobalt to process. And then once that's being processed, we'll go off, we'll nab ourselves some iron ore, and we'll come back with that. So let's get back to base. I do also apologise for the fact the numerous phone calls I always seem to get while I'm doing these videos, but I can't turn my phone on silent. I've got, so much going on that I need to take the calls. So, yeah, real life, unfortunately, can suck. But I've got to take care of my family. Okay, I am... What side of everything? I'm heading the wrong way. I want to head... this way. Yeah. So how far out are we? 7 kilometers. So we can already see the Heaven's Gate from here, or at least the insides of it. I was actually thinking about the build, and I was thinking to myself how to go forward from here. I was thinking, I like what I've done so far, but she's going to need a lot more. She's going to need stuff on the top to hide the refineries and all that sort of stuff, and house the rust bucket. Although it's probably going to be the Rust Bucket Mark II, because I've got an idea for a lighter weight, more streamlined version of her. Utilising the cockpit, because frankly speaking, it's just so much easier just to get in and out of a cockpit. And I should have started slowing down ages ago. Alright, let's add some upward thrusters so that we can make sure that we avoid everything. That was dumb of me. It's because I was nattering. I've got to remember to add them. I just keep on forgetting to put on extra gyroscopes. I mean, look how difficult it is to steer. Every time I keep saying to myself or you guys, oh yeah, I'm going to put on some extra gyroscopes, and then I forget. I'm going to do this. I forget. Just so much going on. It can be a challenge to remember everything that I need to do. Oh, look at that. 22 kilometers now. I've got more the other way. All right. Come on. Cool. Yeah, I really should have started decelerating at 10 kilometers. Because at this rate, by the time I stop, I probably could be about 5. I'm now more than ever convinced this is why astronauts have that countdown that they do to when they do maneuvers, where they go like, hitting retros in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then they press the button and retros fire or something like that. It's to avoid stupid mistakes like this. And I'll be the first one to admit, that was stupid of me not to hit the retros early. However, there is a plus side to all of this. I'm now facing the right way for the iron. Because, as you can see, from just towards the top of the screen, you've got the marker for the asteroid, Iron and Ice, 24.4 kilometers from the base. Because I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to keep on with this campaign scenario after we finish building the carrier. Even I'm going to build a complete mining colony, probably on the top, on that plateau at the top of the asteroid from the angle that we're at the moment. Looks like a good place to build. And see if we can start building some better. No, better's not the right word. Probably start actually building our own sort of empire. I mean, after all, whilst the retros are firing, if I go under factions, you got ARG, Archangelus Gaming. Yeah, this is our group. Yeah, so with me as the founder. Okay, stop there. I like those colourful modules in there. Seeing a splash of colour is quite welcome now. Gone a bit too low, I think. Where is it? probably about there. There we go. Turn off the refinery as well. Grab everything. Any stone we got will probably get processed first. I'm having to dump into the second cargo container because I've run out of room. Though saying that, I should have been dumping that into ores. Oh yeah, we don't have an ores container, do we? So container 2 would be close enough. Right, is that everything? Why is the survival pod being used? Right, edit. Enable ore balancing. Use refineries on dot grids. False. Maybe it was closer to the top for the one about the survival kits. Actually, this is useful because these always get assigned. I don't want them to. And getting them to turn off is an absolute nightmare, so that's probably better. Where is it? Come out, wherever you are. Oh yeah, that's a point. Sorting out. No, I'll leave that for now. Right, I think that's everything. Check the code. Okay. Right, hopefully that will stop trying to use our survival kit. But on the subject of survival, as you probably noticed, we were in a major need of some O2. Either that or we were going to die early. Bugger, drop down the hole. There we go. All of them processing that much needed cobalt. So, what we got? Don't think any of these will actually be being made anytime soon because they need small steel tubes and construction components, which is iron. Over here, however, way too fast. We should, in theory, start seeing this pounding out tons of cobalt. No? Okay, it's got the cobalt. Iron, of course. Yep. Okay, I'll take a moment. I will stop being an absolute numpty and I will go and get us some iron. Or at least I would do once the rust bucket is fully charged. So I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to keep an eye on this. I'll get you back to you shortly when the rust bucket is fully charged. Alright, guys, we're now fully charged. So time to head off to get that much needed iron. I know it's a bit more of a slower episode. I'm a little miffed at myself, actually. I'll be honest. I got rid of that pirate station now because the steady stream of those thruster components has now come to an end. Now, short of going after a different enemy, I've sort of shot myself in the foot there. So I am hoping that eventually, once we've got at least some materials being processed, to start scouring the universe for the much needed components again. Like I said a few minutes ago, I think first priority is create a jump capable version of the rust bucket, and streamline it, make it a bit more compact as well in terms of its profile from the front and rear, and also have a much better and much larger drill head at the front, so that we can gather far more resources in far less time, and like we found with like the cobalt, be able to get all the cobalt in one hit rather than about 10. But you live and learn. Plus the fact that we probably need at least 2 more batteries as well to really make this ship effective. We could potentially get rid of a lot of the smaller containers as well. The list sort of goes on. Okay. Now, we're within 10 kilometers or at least we will be now. We can start braking manoeuvres around about 2 kilometers out, and around about 5 kilometers we'll start turning on our subsystems that we need. Do you know what, guys? I'm gonna go close the door. I mean, we don't have to keep on dashing in and out. Oh wow, we got sound effects. Yeah, we don't have to keep on dashing in and out anymore because we don't have like the constant threat of pirates. Oh, look at that. There's a patch of iron right there. Well, sod needing the ore detector. Just visual on the iron straight away, you know. I mean, it's like, yeah, who needs an expensive bit of kit? Seriously though. Wouldn't leave base without it. Wow, look at that. That's a huge patch of iron. I don't even know where to start. Maybe at the top there, around about maybe there. Let's see, let's have a... probably down a bit. Every single episode. Without fail, it's every single episode. Every single one. That so frustrates me. It really does. I mean, I need to latch on to something, and no, I can't even do it in a pressurized cabin because every single time that sodding head destroys itself. And I've got nothing to replace it with. I'll be back in a second, guys. Alright, guys. Now, I was just thinking about this and thinking about there's a series of controls for quickly saving. Here we go. Quick load is F5. Quick save is Shift F5. Okay, I'm going to start trying this out. Okay, you sure you want a quick save? Yes. Okay. I need a new one of these. Okay. Right, I haven't pressurized this, so I can do this to try something out. What we're going to... Right. Spawn. Pod. Mag piston. Okay. Okay, question is, I think I've done this too slow. There we go. Now, where's those sensors? There we go. Not sensors, indicators even. See if this thing explodes on impact. Oh, now you do a full save. Okay, thank you, game. Okay, so that seems to have done it. Now, is that pushing our ship outwards? That's the next $10 billion question. Holy crud, it is. Okay, so we need to turn that off. Okay, well, it's not too much of a problem, because we've got a huge, big old... Yeah, okay. So, we go mag and we do this. Okay, so we want on, off. We want reverse. And we also have the mag lock in here, so we want auto lock on and off. And switch lock. Is there anything else that we can throw on that screen as well? No, we'll just keep it simple on that one. Alright, I think that's the way to go from now on, is to use that piston. Because every single time, every single episode, I've been hitting that base, and it's been like, really, you know, yeah, I can't have one episode where I don't destroy that mag plate. I could have gone south a little, but hey, this will do. Maybe if I get deep enough, that'll probably link up that arc there. You know, where that 205 marker is for the ice. Because, I mean, after all, there is that little bit of a crater, so yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm getting stone already? I can't be going through all that iron that quickly, can I? Just wondering whether I should have bought the mini rust bucket with me as well on this venture. That is the shallowest bit of iron I've ever seen. I mean, after all, this is a split asteroid, so there's probably more elsewhere around here. Alright, so I've got most of a hold at the moment, but... Alright, still a little bit more to grab. That looks more like a really mini rust bucket project. So I think what we'll do is we just carve out a ton of stone. As we're already locked on, we're heading in. Doorbell goes. So now that I've secured the parcel, should have secured another coffee while I was at it. But let's see, we're getting there. We've almost got a full cargo hold. Come on. We're almost there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Well. There's still some iron there for next time. Next time we'll bring the mini rust bucket with us. See what we can get out of this and how much we can actually get built. If we can get rid of that marker with like the mini rust bucket, find some more iron, sort of work from there really. It's a shame you can't see it from this distance. Right, turn off the non-essential systems. There we go. Let's go after that unknown signal that's nearest to us. Where are you? Should have enough O2 for this project. Whee! Okay, what we got? A few nice bits and pieces in there. Where's the button? I bet it's cow or badger. Nope, leopard. Again, already got them. Oh yeah, that's a point. Still haven't done that, have we? Yeah, still haven't investigated what some of these new costume items are like. Alright. Okay, so we got all that. There's the rust bucket. Still soaring to destination. Let's go on and intercept. Ah, we missed. There we go. Relative dampeners on. If you guys have forgotten, that's Control Z. Such a useful little trick. Still no visual. Be interesting to see when it does actually pop into existence. Or sorry, back into existence. It's like that episode of The Orville where the planet, disappears and then reappears. Once every solar cycle or something. And then about 10,000 years have passed or something. Each time it pops back into our existence. It was actually quite a good episode. Kind of enjoyed it. There we go. About 15 kilometres is the draw distance on these settings. Good news is we're heading above the flight deck. Well, we're coming towards 10 kilometres, so we'll start the reversing sequence. Probably a bit faster this time round. I guess the cobalt must be heavier. In terms of relative mass. Alright, let's keep it around about 50 for the moment. I'd say, 5 kilometres, start hitting retros again, see what happens. So maybe next time we'll try 9 kilometres out with this sort of cargo. See what happens. I have a funny feeling that's still going to be too quick. So let's do this manually. So every 0.1 will bring it down by, so like 44 there, 43 there. Sort of bring it down to the distance, give or take. bring the nose down. We'll fire the upper... Sorry, the ventrals. Probably too much on the ventrals. Right. As you can see, components are being made almost straight away. Yeah, we haven't even finished offloading everything, and we're already seeing components being made. Probably already being carted off to wherever they need to be. So much materials here, I'm having to go through 3 containers. It's actually quite impressive. Why does it keep on using the survival kit when I told it not to? Conveyor system off. Right, let's turn it off completely, because that is getting ridiculous. I can't even trust it these days. There we go. So I think there's going to be another system that we put on the off until we need it. Okay, let's see what's going on. Right, these were all made. What? The hell? These were made. Okay. Okay, so we can see it's making these all of the necessary conveyors. Doesn't seem to be building. Oh yeah, it's building the oxygen farms as well. There you go. There's another one put into action. We wait long enough, we'll see this one. There we go. So let's have a look what's going on in terms of the refineries. So it's processing stone. Some are processing iron, others are processing cobalt. Alright. And as you see, it's making all the necessary mats that it needs as it's going along. Okay. Alright, there we go. Let's have a look at the angle that that's in. Oh, that's good. So that's the mini rust bucket charging up. Make sure it's got a full charge before we take it into action. I've really got no idea why that's decided to shred half my work up there. Just looks fuller than usual. I mean, do they actually grow, or is it just an illusion? Illusion. He's playing tricks on me. Okay, so we now got quite a lot of resources being processed. It's going to take some time to actually do. Not sure what's going on here, whether it's actually building out this way more. Keeps on heading over this way, so I'm assuming it's prioritizing. Yeah, it looks like it's prioritizing building this stuff up. And then it does the armor blocks last, because if we go back into here and we go control panel and we type in build and we go down here, it shows you the order that it builds stuff in. So you know, if you wanted the armor blocks to be the highest priority, you can throw that up higher wherever you want it. Yeah, by using the priority up and down. But I think projector, that's an interesting one actually. Yeah, we'd probably want a projector of this so that it would actually be able to fix it. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Had to do that later on, and it's the same for disassembly as well. So you know, we got that option. Also, I just wanted to point this out. If we go into the command center, there you go. Actually, looks like a flight deck control tower now. Oh, let's put away that so you can get a better view of it without the boxes floating up. And then these things, these access panels that come with, I think it's automation. if you open them up, like this one here's got a control panel in it. But this one over here I've found, also just notice it's upside down, but you've got an emergency stop in there. So let's get rid of that a minute, because that was I wouldn't say dumb, just overlooked. There we go. The carbon one. Which one was it? Was that one there? Right, we want it that way round. There we go. So it's got like an emergency stop button in there, which I think is quite cool, and I'm imagining the other ones also have other functions. I am thinking about putting a door in there at some point. Not sure why I haven't put one in there as of yet. Yes, I've got the mats. So, no, I don't have the door template. What door shall I have? Have one that's a little inset, or oops. Yeah, we'll go with one of those. Have something a little different for the control room. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen it already, we've got the bar and grill and the dance floor built up. We've got all of the rooms built as well. I'm going through the process of sorting out things. We've got an entire room with cryopods in it, so enough for all of the crew members. What it does need are lights, so let's get rid of a lot of this out of here, because this is now superfluous junk. Lights. Let's get some lights in here. Like every two. Oh, no, we need some construction mats for that. So let's grab, okay, 20 of those. We'll let them do the work for us, but we'll just place the things down. So I'll have it over every two. Oops. So that was that. And then we'll do the same on this side. I have that there. I just noticed that door it's not sitting right within the walls. At least not the way I would like it. So I'm going to grab 2 bits of that. Put some armor blocks in here and here. So go 5. Want the... I have like the light slope on either side here, just to sort of hide the door in. And then... yeah, there you go. because you can't get through there because of the conveyor. Your cargo container there. I forgot about that cargo container. I could have used that. So we got the completed med bay. Excuse me, completed med bay even. You guys have seen the refineries, the containers. You've got the jump drives and the reactors. You've got a way in from the lower corridors. Not sure what to do about the upper corridors at the moment. Probably get to that one another point. So, yeah, I mean, she is definitely coming along. She's definitely becoming something of an impressive site. Let's see, all of those are done now. Oh, look at that. All of one side is done. Now, it's probably not enough for all of the crew. I mean, because we've got... Maybe it is. Hold on a sec. Let's work this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lots of 4. I mean, if we were able to get in another 16 pods, I'm not sure where we'd put them, but if we can get in another 16 pods, then that would more than amply supply a crew of 16. Because it's somewhere between 4 and 5 of those hydroponics, oxygen farms that are needed per astronaut. So, we've got that sorted out. So what do we do about, say, all of this spare space? Because we have got an entire corridor of it down here. So we've got the staterooms. I think that's the correct term on a military boat for a large room that's not a berth. That's used as like a living quarters. So we've got 16 of those. We've got all of that space on the bottom deck. Now, you can tell I've done that a few times. If we go this way, I've left these open for a reason at this moment in time. A, I ran out of resources. B, I've got no idea what I'm going to be doing with these at this moment in time. So I thought I'd leave them open because I might just bring these to a wall, or I might bring these out like this, like I've been doing, to create like a nest of corridors. But yeah, I mean, we've got all of this space. Now I'm thinking battery wise, we do need other locations on the ship that will also have be used as like battery rooms. So maybe this corridor that comes out of the top here, maybe we can have that lead to maybe a battery room here and a battery room over there, and then we sort of maybe have the same at the front, maybe have another couple of battery rooms, so that we've got more than ample stored power, emergency power even, because look at that, we're okay in terms of ship power at the moment. We're going to be adding more systems. What happens then? ... answers on postcard. Plus the fact that when we got this thing that's eating up power, and we've got like over the, we've got another ship attached to it. also hungry for power. You know, we're going to burn through a lot of it. So I think more batteries are probably going to be needed. But I think for now, I think that's going to be it for this episode while I wait for all of these to be built. Holy moly. You're kidding me. It's all been built already? In the time I've been chin wagging? Come on, you put in my chain. 16.9 in there. Cobalt. Which one was Cobalt? I think it was that one. Yeah, there we go. 1.6k in there. Okay, let's check on mats. 1,000 of those, 200 of those. Actually, easier way of doing this. What's being produced? Metal grids is currently they're probably being stolen by the front of the ship. Thruster components we don't have the platinum for, so that's good. Alright guys, well that's actually quite a good episode. We've managed to achieve quite a lot. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm happy with what we've done. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I mean, I know it's a slower episode, but yeah, I'm actually quite stoked at the outcome. You know, it's been a pleasure talking through what I'm doing with you guys. You know, please, again, remember to subscribe. Remember to smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Leave us that nice comment below. Give us some feedback on some ideas you might have that I could potentially incorporate. Yeah, guys, thank you for joining me. I'll catch you next time. Well, I'm Just Gaming, and I'm going to leave you this beautiful view. Bye for now.